Hello everyone. I'm sitting on my bed just editing on my laptop right now, and I thought I'd start a new vlog because today's Wednesday. I finished off my last vlog yesterday, so we're back at it. Drinking the last of my iced coffee. It's just past 9:30 right now, and I woke up 3 hours ago. I woke up much earlier than usual, just without an alarm. I've been working since then. I'm now editing my last vlog, so I want to get that done. I'm kind of hungry just because I've been up for a while now, so I think I'm gonna make a bagel or something as like a breakfast snack a little earlier than I usually would. Making a few calls, and then I'm going, wait, what was that appointment for? I need to check my calendar. And then I need to go to Costco to pick up a prescription. I'll probably go work out at some point, but you guys know the drill. That has been my routine. So this is kind of like a week in my life, very true to my usual routine that I found. I have a little over just a week until I fly back to New York, which is crazy. It's just a vlog. A vlog is a vlog is a vlog, and I hope you enjoy this one. I'm done with my meetings for the day. I think I need to clean this lens off. It keeps catching light weird. I'm headed to Costco, hopefully before rush hour when it gets busy, but gonna pick up my prescription, and fingers crossed they have cotton candy grapes. Say a prayer, everyone. The happiest wholesale on earth. Dun, 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 dun. Okay guys, I see the cotton candy grapes. Ta-da. Success. I got my prescription, and the only thing I bought was cotton candy grapes. No regrets, but I'm happy I found them. Good morning, you guys. I'm trying the nitro cold brew with dark caramel flavor. Ooh, that's pretty good. I like this actually, but I'm gonna put it in a cup of little oat milk to take outside. Got this nice little flamingo cup for outdoors. This is perfect for sitting outside at our glass table. Just got to the gym and I'm putting on my mask. I can't speak. You know what those kids who would always say, like, what was the word that was so difficult to say with an S in it? Well, masks like that. But like when there's an S on either end of the word, the last letter, masks. Ask. Some kids would say axe instead of ask. Does anyone know any adults that still do that? I don't know. Also, this mask is fresh, so I can touch the outside. Like, I had so many friends when I was a kid that would be like, yeah, I have to ask my mom. And I'm like, sir, I believe the correct term is ask. Pretentious grammar child. Anyway, I don't know why I just thought of that. I was just talking about masks. I haven't been wearing a mask while I've been working out at the gym previously, just because it's not busy at all when I go, so I can easily keep distance from people and wipe down all surfaces that I'm using. But the government mandated it in Oregon yesterday, starting on July 1st, yeah. And all indoor businesses, I believe, require masks. Like, I don't mind it, but it'll just be interesting, like, you know, heavy breathing with a mask on. That's all the updates I have. Literally it. But tomorrow we decided that we're gonna take a trip up to Tumalo Falls. It's my last week in Oregon officially, and we had decided that we want to try, well, I decided that I want to try and go to as many outdoor things that I can before I leave. So my parents and I are gonna go to Tumalo Falls. The waterfall we tried to go to on my birthday, but the gate to drive up was closed, so it was a couple miles extra hike, and we weren't really prepared for that. My mom's not really a hiker. They reopened it, and we're gonna go tomorrow, so that'll be exciting. For now, let's go lift in my mask, axe, max. My mask is definitely sweaty. Gotta sanitize.
I was the only mixed kid in the colored area. In Highlands and Eden Park, to be honest. In the suburb.
I'm listening to the audiobook of Born a Crime by Trevor Noah. I think I mentioned in my vlog, but I definitely mentioned on Instagram that I started his book on my Kindle. When I posted that, I got so many people messaging me saying that you have to listen to the audiobook because he narrates it, and it's like just hearing him telling stories from his own voice. I downloaded it on Audible, and you can do the thing because it's connected to the Kindle where you can jump back and forth. So if you listen to some on audio and then you want to read it later, it'll pop up and say, it looks like you've been to this location on this device. Would you like to sync? So it's easy to like switch back and forth. So that's what I've been doing. I'm about to put some makeup on. Today is Friday. Happy Friday. and I'm getting ready for the day. We are going to Temple Falls today, I think I mentioned. I thought I filmed just a little bit of a get ready with me, nothing crazy. I'm putting on a tiny bit of foundation. I use Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, and it is my holy grail. I've been using it for years, I think since my junior or senior year of college when I was living in California and it was hot. My skin was super oily, but this foundation still worked for it. And then when I moved to DC and it got even more dry in the winter because I wasn't used to that harsh of cold weather, it still worked in that weather, in that environment, with my skin being more dry. This foundation works for my skin year round, I found. And then I got my mini what the fuck? My mini Tarte Shape Tape for my concealer. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to wear today. It's going to be about 80 degrees, so I think I'm going to wear biker shorts and then some sort of top that won't give me weird tan lines, hopefully. And then after I blend in my concealer with my beauty blender, I'll do a little bit of my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish powder on the beauty blender, just right over the concealer itself, to kind of set it more. I don't know what this brush is from. It broke off and it's like pretty loose. Actually, I should probably get a new powder brush because this one's a little too loose where it doesn't really apply it as well as I'd like. I contour a little bit with my NYX matte bronzer. I've gotten in the habit of looking at my like Instagram archive where it'll tell you 1 year ago today this was your story, especially like vicariously living through my past self while I've been in quarantine. And this morning it popped up with a story from a year ago. I was at the World Health Organization in Geneva. I took a picture of, in the gift shop they had a tie that the print was the influenza virus print. And I thought it was so funny. I was like, what the hell? Like, why are they selling the virus on a tie? And I reposted it and I was like, wow, can't wait for the coronavirus version to be sold. Benefit Rockateur blush I use every single day. I feel like if you've watched any of my Get Ready With Me's, I haven't really gotten any new products. And I've been using the same stuff every day for 3 months when I put on makeup. It's just funny to think about how people are going to capitalize on this and like make merchandise that says, I survived 2020 or something, like, I don't even know. Make movies out of the coronavirus pandemic and just things like that. I am very curious how it's going to be reflected on and looked back on and discussed in the future with hindsight. Unprecedented times. I saw a meme on Instagram. It's supposed to be in a classroom in the future and the teacher's supposed to be explaining 2020 and she goes, it was something that people called uncertain times. And then a student like hypothetically raises their hand and goes, does that mean we're living in certain times now? I am getting a little bit nervous to travel, more so than I was a couple weeks ago when I booked it. I'm doing everything in my control now, but being on a plane, in an airport, there's only so much you can control. I'm pretty sure Alaska Airlines is still doing the middle seat blocked out thing. Hopefully, I should check on that. It's definitely better than nothing. To be not sitting right next to someone. And I forgot that I just did, see, I just start talking and forget that I'm like showing products. But the highlighter I've been using is the, where'd it go? It's a mini Becca opal highlighter. I'm pretty sure the famous Becca one is Champagne Pop, but they didn't have it when I bought it. And the NYX Professional Eyebrow Powder Pencil. That's funny, it's not a powder. Eyebrow powder pencil, and it has a spoolie on one end and the pencil on the other, so that's what I've been using to fill in my eyebrows. I really like NYX for just like plain matte products that you use as staples because they're inexpensive, they work really well, and I don't think you need to invest a lot of money in them. Like the matte bronzer that I use every time for contouring in my eyebrows and like matte brown eyeliner, I just really like NYX. It's very reliable, I feel like, for those kind of things. I use the Jouer palette they sent me a while ago, just some neutral colors that are light. Okay, I just put on eyeliner but my camera got cut off. I'm just using this little Estee Lauder, I think. I've had it forever, but it's a sharpener pencil, so it doesn't matter if it's old, I feel like, because you're just sharpening off the old stuff. So it's just this plain brown one, and I use it to smudge on the outer part of my upper lash line and lower lash line. I'm going to use a little flat shader brush with some matte brown eyeshadow just to kind of smudge it out a little bit so it's not much of a harsh line. I was looking at old pictures with my friend Sierra, and there was like a close-up selfie of us, and I had the thickest black liquid liner kind of like almost winged out on my eyes, and I was like, oh my god, did I really wear that much black eyeliner? I didn't realize how harsh it looked on my eyes and on my face because I have you know, lighter features, and so it just makes more sense for me to wear brown, which is what I do now, which is definitely not the biggest of my makeup faux pas looking back. It's just funny to look at because it was so normal to me then. Heating up my heated eyelash curler. Whenever I use this, people are like, you still have that same one from 2011? Which, yes, I still use the same product, but as I've mentioned, I have replaced it multiple times. This is not the exact thing I put on my eyes in 2011. Lash primer. I do one coat of Marc Jacobs lash primer. They sent me this one time. I don't know how expensive it is. I don't know that you would need to spend that much on it, honestly. And then I put another primer over it. I do so many layers for mascara, it's kind of absurd. The Clinique one, which is the one I recommend to people if you're just going to use one, but this kind of evens it out more. TBT to when I had this whole mascara routine video, an entire video dedicated to how I did my mascara, and it was so spidery and so excessive. There's a giant ass bee. Is that a bee? Sir, what are you? It's not in here. So while this is drying, I'd usually be like touching up my hair with the straightener or something, but we're just chilling. Rimmel Scandalize. It can get kind of messy, so I'll do this first. And then over that, and for the bottom, I'm using Glossier. What is this called? Lash Slick. Lengthen and separate them. Up close and personal. I feel like this eye does not look anything anywhere near as good as the other one. Do you see that? Anyway, so that's pretty much my makeup when I want to, you know, go on the heavy side. I'm gonna touch up my hair and get dressed and then eat something before we head to the falls. So this vlog has kind of just been like little snippets of my routine that is like in between quarantine and not. Like, we're still going out to public places. Like right now we're gonna go to the falls, but it's outdoors and we're gonna be able to keep distance from people, but most of the time, like, I've still been staying home, like I've said. When I do go to the gym, you know, wearing a mask now and still keeping distance. I don't know, I feel like we're all in that in-between time where we wouldn't necessarily say we're still quarantined because everything is open. I don't know if there's any places where like nothing is open still. I know that some places are backtracking because of their cases spiking. It's such a weird in-between time where the virus isn't gone, but people are kind of acting like it is sometimes. So it's 4th of July weekend this weekend. We have no plans. Wait, is that tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow. Again, I wanted to mention, I feel like I'm repeating things, but I still get questions. These little hoops that I wear every day, I have them in gold, silver, and rose gold now. I got those too. So obsessed with them. I just don't understand how these super inexpensive hoops from Amazon don't irritate my ears at all. They're just posts, so you don't actually hook the hoop like some hoops. They're just comfortable and not heavy, and $13, and it's just, I'm obsessed. Here's the silver and here's the rose gold. I think they're all $13, but I have them linked on my Amazon page if you guys want to get them yourself, which is always in the description, amazon.com/shop/Kristee Vetter. So anyway, I'm not sure if I'm gonna wear this top or my gray one. I put it in the dryer to get some wrinkles out of it. And in the meantime, I'm wearing biker shorts and a t-shirt because it's gonna be hot, and my Air Force Ones as usual. Okay.
You can rely on the old man, but it's a bitch girl.
Parked along this super busy gravel road. There's gonna be plenty of people up there. That's the trail to get to the top of the waterfall. It's not that far to get to the top, right? I mean, compared to other waterfalls. From what I read, it seems like it's like less than a mile or something. Yeah. Just to see the actual waterfall, you don't even have to go that far from parking. So I'm excited. Beautiful day, honestly perfect. Look at the waterfall. We're literally steps from the parking, right there. See that?
What a view.
I know. I didn't think it would be this close for the view. Walking up to the viewpoint. We got a nice view of the cars. Almost there. I'm very excited to see the view from up here. This lone tree is all the way at the ground down there and reaches all the way up to this level. Isn't
that crazy?
That is so crazy, and it looks very dead. Like, I'm surprised it hasn't rotted.
Down there next to it now.
Yeah, he looks so small. Yeah, that gives you some context of how high up this is. The waterfall is gorgeous.
I need a picture of you.
Oh, there's people walking all the way back there. Do you see that? How did they get there? I want to go down below and be right under the waterfall. I think that'd be so cool. But this is like back behind it. And then it goes and goes off the edge right there. Oh, hello. I don't think I got a vlog clip of the actual waterfall. They have this view right over the top of it. It's so cool. We're so close. I didn't realize that you could get this close to the waterfall. And it was a super easy walk up to the top. We thought we were just going to a viewpoint of it, but we veered off and went right over the top. Like I could reach out and touch it. And the water's so shallow and clear. And this whole view, stunning. It's beautiful, I'm obsessed. Okay, let's see if I can find my family. They wandered off.